Great day, folks. Jerry Curl bringing you today's episode. I want to start out, as always, giving you the love and appreciation that you deserve every single day. You pour into our country. You pour into everything you do. You made it through a tough week. You're pouring through the week. Maybe your week's just started. I want to remind you, a week is just 7 consecutive days. Many of you start and finish at odd hours, odd days. We are here with you through the whole journey. Again, I'm Jerry Curl, bringing you today's episode. I want to remind you that next week, July 24th, that Friday, Rantoul, Illinois, truck show. We're going to be down there all day with our friends from Pride Truck Wash and many other vendors, just enjoying great professionals, great family. It's going to be a great time to spend together, food, activity, vendors, see the trucks, you name it. It's going to be the concert. So go online, check out the socials on it. We're posting, a lot of people are posting. Last I heard, I think there's close to 200 trucks going to be there. You're going to see excellence in motion down there. I'll tell you that right now. And today I want to come to you. I want to speak to you today about, you know why today's special? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. You know, I had some conversation with some great professionals this past week about what they've succeeded in life and how they succeeded. And they hit places they never thought they'd be. But you know what also reminded me of was how tough the life was prior and what the journey was like to get there. You know, our prior lives, our prior decades, we can't erase them from our mind. They're part of who we are. They're part of your DNA. They're not something that we can just unlock and throw away or whatever. This is something that lives within inside of us that reminds us why we did what we did, why we do what we do today, and why today is so special. Because, you know, for some of us, if we didn't change our ways, today would never be here. Our forever would have ended. It would have been gone some time ago. And you know who I'm talking to. I want you to look at yourself and ask you, do you feel like today that you're blessed today? That God woke you up today with breath in your lungs and passion in your heart and your feet to walk this earth? You should, because I know there's people that didn't make it today. A lot of people don't look at that. Not everybody got the opportunity and the blessing to wake up today. Today is the first day to the rest of your life. Your previous life, everything that happened yesterday and prior, it's etched in stone. There's no change in it. But what it has done for us, it has brought us to the life we live today. And it, as I always tell you, every day prior to today was practice. The life we live today is in direct correlation to every one of them actions. So for the few that I got to speak, I'm glad to hear that when they look at the reflection in that mirror now, or the reflection in that door, they see a whole new person. And I want to remind you today that could be you. There is a version of you that you so desire that's inside of you. It's locked up. You have to be brave enough to go down in there and unlock that. You have to start paying intentional focus to what you do, what you want to do. And, you know, I really found out that the guys that were succeeding, and not just them too, many in the Accelerate group, they do the little things. I know they're journaling. I know they're reading the daily messages. I know they're trying to eat healthy. They're training to eat healthy, I should say. They're training to understand the nutrition label. They're training their bodies like an athlete. They're changing. And you know what? They're not changing everything overnight. It's just a little bit every day. And although we cannot undo anything that led up to today, the great thing about journaling is you're able to recognize and write and connect with yourself. Hey, this worked. This didn't work. Now guess what? It helps you build a roadmap to where you're at. And again, I'm going to remind you, sit right now and think for a few seconds, a few minutes, or when this podcast is over, it's only going to last 10 or 15 minutes at its most. reflect to yourself and say to yourself, just over the last week or couple days, what have I done to improve my life? If you haven't done anything to improve your life, it's a form of dying. If we're not growing, we're dying. I want to remind you, it takes effort. It takes discipline. It takes commitment to live the life that you want. There's nothing that comes easy. Easy is dying. And I hate to say that. It's hard to live healthy. It's hard to make a change. It's hard to do a lot of these things in life. But when you focused on that, you got it done. And I want you to focus on you today. You are the most important thing. If everybody focused on themselves and quit worrying about everybody else, it'd be a lot better place, right? I don't care who's doing what on Facebook. I don't care who's doing what on Instagram. If you think everybody's life's so perfect, I'm here to promise you it's not. We all have struggles. We all have hurt feelings. We all have people the haters, they call them. We all have people that we've lost in life. We all know people that are going through difficult times. We will go through difficult times. It is journey. It is the journey of life. And I want to remind you, think back at life, at every difficult day, and you have overcome and you succeeded through every one of them days, have you not? Then why would today not be any different? So you might as well choose the right mindset to go through today. Positive, gratitude. You may not know and understand why you're where you're at today, but I promise you the sun will set tonight and the sun will rise tomorrow. Regardless. You might as well embrace where you're at today. And although there's many days I didn't understand it, I can assure you, I woke up today to tell you that. Easy? Oh, hell no. Accomplishable? Oh, hell yeah. Did I change my ways? Most definitely. Did I change a lot of them? Oh, I think I've only got a few of the original ones left. And I can tell you, if I didn't, I wouldn't be sitting here today either. You guys got to meet Johnny on Facebook this week. Perfect example. I had a nice conversation with James. These things remind me of myself. These things remind me of why I do what I do. These things are necessary in our lives. So our future generations live the life that you so desire. Are you strong enough to make the changes so your grandchildren don't have to fix our problems? It's simple. We get smarter by the generation. Soon there will be data centers floating around this outer space around us. They won't even be on Earth. Will we ever see them in our lifetime? Maybe. Maybe not. But I can tell you technology will keep going. Vehicles will continue to change. What makes you think food won't continue to change? What makes you think health care won't continue to change? What makes you think these diagnoses won't continue to change? Everything in life will continue to change. And if you don't, think about that. If everything changed around you and you didn't change, where would you be? You have a decision to make every single day. And unfortunately, you have thousands of them to make every single day. That's why I asked you to build your routine. Your routine is freedom. And if you can't connect with yourself and build a routine, I don't know how anybody else is going to be able to connect with you, or you're going to be able to connect with anybody else. I bring you these messages to help bring you a little bit of inspiration, motivation, but most importantly, education. I told you for years I had it wrong. Very good at motivating and inspiring people. But why was I not educating them? And when I talk to some of you, we still miss the boat of education. Your motivation will always fade away. Your inspiration will always fade away. The old version of you always lives inside of you. You created a new version of you that over top of that old version. It has to remain stronger. Just like your muscles, we have to work that out. We have to work on that discipline. We have to build it up. Overcome it. Keep that other one subdued inside. Easy? No. Easier on some days? Yeah. Temptation will face every single one of us. I don't care if it's a temptation of clicking on something on the internet, the temptation of clicking on your Facebook, the temptation of eating that food, the temptation of drinking, the temptation of smoking, the temptation of the junk food. When the stress hits, when the time hits, your old habits are always going to want to come out. Traffic stress, weather, the delays. Oh, here we go again. Then you start eating or you start getting angry. These are your trigger signals, I tell you. For you that have done that, recognize that and build them patterns. You have to increase them patterns. You have to get better at it. And if you don't, it comes stagnation. Stagnation is our enemy. Stagnation is where things go to die. Don't worry about yesterday. Yesterday is part of your life. Every single yesterday leading up to today is created today for you, the rest of your life. Do you know how long the rest of your life is? I have no idea. Have no idea. But I know one thing. I've only got to do it for today. Just today. And as I record this, 1/3 or 1/4 of the day might already be gone. When you listen to it, 3/4 of the day might be gone. You only have to do it for one day. Can you do that for one day? Can you change your future generations for hundreds of years by being disciplined for one day? That's a pretty small price to pay, I think. Pretty small price to pay for your future loved ones that will look back and remember you forever for the one day that you lived so remarkable. Today is that day. Today is the day you live so remarkable. Because you know why? Yesterday is gone and tomorrow is not promised. So you just have to show up at work today and do everything that's required of you at 100%. You have to show up in life today and do everything that's required of you at 100%. You have to show up for your family and do everything that's required of you for 100%. You have to get up and show the public and do everything that's required of you at 100%. If everybody did everything at 100%, wouldn't it be a much better world? Forget about the judgment. Forget about the comparison. Just worry about yourself 100%. And I guarantee this world will be a lot better place. It's your choice today to be full of gratitude, full of negativity, to be positive or negative. And I can assure you, when you start living a grateful life, opportunities will start opening up for you. You will not see any opportunity being buried in negativity, anger, and fear. It's blinding. It's crippling. And guess what? It's deadly. Yes, it is. So I'm going to remind you today, the choice you've already made is not the rest of your day. The choice you make from here on out, every single one of them is going to write your future plans. The pen that you're holding in your hand right now, every stroke of that pen is your future. Every decision in your mind that you make today is a brick in your foundation. Every decision you make can either destroy or enhance your life. Every decision you make can either destroy or enhance someone else's life. I want to ask you today, are you going to be the one that changes the world, changes somebody's life? Because remember, it's the one word, the one conversation that can do that. You were put in that place today. You were put on this earth today for a purpose, to live your life fullest. I'm Jerry Curl. I wish you all the best today, the best, fullest life that's out there for you. We love you. We appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing, and always connect with us at thrive@beyondthetruck.com. Love to hear your messages. Love to hear from you. Be safe. Be great.